Did you know that e-commerce that have 3D experiences see a 40% increase in their conversion rate? Well, today I want to teach you how you can implement in 5 steps these 3D experiences, so how you can add to your e-commerce and you can see the conversion rate increase. So stick around because we'll see step by step. I'm Antonio Furioso, founder of Eyedex, and I help e-commerce increase conversion with 3D experiences. So let's get into the video. So I'll show you right away like this step-by-step guide, and like imagine like this, for example, we have customers that enter in to your store in this case, and you know what they are seeing now that you don't have 3D experiences is just like a static product page where you have your image and your galleries, of course, with your description, title, etc. So what they can see is just like an image of your product. They cannot imagine on themselves. They cannot imagine if you are selling, for example, furniture in their living room. And this is not helping you to increase conversion and increase their customer experience so that they can also remember your store. I'm telling you this because we are already in the e-commerce, so it's not a physical store where customers can like touch your product, see from every angle and try it, of course. So it's even more like difficult to sell it. And that's why here it enters some 3D experiences like augmented reality and 3D configurators. Like really, literally, e-commerce that are implementing this, that have this, see a 40% or sometimes even 98% increase in conversion rate. And I'm not telling you this, you can look online on Google, you will see this data. So I'm talking about again 3D experiences like 3D configurators like this or augmented reality experiences and even virtual try-on where customers can see your product like accessories, watches, shoes on themselves without coming into the shop. So let's see how to implement these 3D experiences that whether we're talking about augmented reality or 3D configurators, which depends on the product that you sell. So we have here the first step is everything is like all the time I'm telling this to clients and customers, and you have to start small. Like there is no bulk action where you implement like, okay, yeah, let's implement augmented reality on 100 product, 200 product, and so on. No, you have to start small. So take the decision on how many product you want to implement augmented reality or 3D configurators. So if it's augmented reality, for example, I advise to start with your best sellers. So like with 10, 20 or 30 products, so that your customers, when they are like navigating through your product pages, you know, and bouncing, they can see that you have augmented reality in mostly of your product, and they can try the feature and see, of course, if they like it. Then what you have to do is decide also what platform you want to use for implementing augmented reality, because implementing 3D configurators or augmented reality, you know, building from scratch today is a loss of money, is highly costly, and is not useful for you because it takes much more time than just use existing softwares today. So this is to start small. Instead, for the second step, you have the creation part. What does it mean, creation part? Well, you decided which product you want to use and which 3D experiences and which platform. So now you have to create your 3D models and with a 3D developer or with AI application that help you to build your 3D model. And once you have your 3D models, you implement these 3D models in the experience that you choose. So augmented reality or 3D configurators. I advise that if you're like using 3D configurators to go to a 3D artist so he can develop all the parts that you need to change, that your customers will change in your product. So this is for the second step. What for the third step? Well, simple go live. Like we created your 3D experience in the second step. So once you created the experience, you adjust to implement, add this into your website and go live. So whoever you have Shopify, WooCommerce, Magento, and so on, just implement these experiences on your website and see. Of course, for the first step, what I advise is to promote your 3D experiences. Why I'm telling you this? Why you have to let know your customers that you have these 3D experiences, you have augmented reality experiences, you have 3D configurators? Well, because they will not discover, all your customers will not discover this experience by themselves unless they are interested in the product and of course you capture their attention. So promote it. See whatever if they of course they like augmented reality experiences or 3D configurators and go live on social media, promote it on social media, on your newsletter, on the homepage of your e-commerce, and so on. Like everything, every channel that you have, promote your 3D experiences. For the final step, the fifth step, is to track and analyze. Once you implement it, you promote it, you cannot just say, okay, I did it and it will go alone. No, absolutely. You have to track and analyze your experience because maybe you need to position the button for example augmented reality experience in a certain way. You have to change the text and you have to see if of course customers like this experience and even if they are using and how long they are spending in the experience. So how much time they are spending with you and with your product experience. So this is the 5 step and you can start with this. You can start by choosing which product you want. You can create your 3D model, choose of course the platform and implement this 3D model into the platform, go live, promote it, and then track and analyze. And then of course as a bonus, like once you track and analyze, see what's wrong, see what you can improve, and again like improve your experience. So iterate all the time to see, okay, I can improve, customer can spend more time. If customers that see augmented reality experiences or 3D configurators are adding the product into the cart and they are buying, and so on. Now, if you need help to choose the platform for your augmented reality experiences, well, I have a list of 3D platform that you can use to build augmented reality experiences and 3D configurators. So I will leave the link below so you can download this list. And remember, if you don't have a good customer experience already, well, it will be difficult that just augmented reality will increase your sales. So you won't maybe watch these videos here to improve your customer experience in 6 steps.